Hi all. So today you're going to see about the control statements in Java. So there are three kinds of control statements. They are selection statements, iteration statements, and jump statement. So in this video you're going to see about the first type, which is selection statements. So under selection statements there are three kinds of statements which is available. They are if else, and switch statement. So if statement. So if statement is normally used to test the condition. So here you can see from this syntax, if of condition. So here the condition was checked like I less than 5 or greater than 5 or equals 5. So the user has given the condition here. It checks the condition and it returns this statement. If the condition is true, this block will get executed. So it normally checks the Boolean condition like true or false. So if it executes the if block, if the condition is true, if the condition is true, this block will get executed. So this will be the syntax for if statement. So this is the example for if statement. So here the user has checked for the age, like int age equal to 22. Here 22 was checked with the 10. So 22 was greater than 10. So this block will get executed. So age is greater than 18. So here the statement will get printed. If the condition is true, it gets printed. If the user has given us 5, it checks here this condition. So this condition was false. So this block will never get executed. So if statement is normally used for the true statements. Like if the condition is true, the block will get executed. So the next statement was if else statement. So it also used to test the condition, but it consists of a true block and false block. So if the condition is true, this block will get executed, and if the condition is false, this block will get executed. You can clearly note from this syntax, if of condition. So statement if condition is true, else, so false part. If the condition is false, this block will get executed. So this will be the syntax for if else statement. So this will be the example for if else statement. So the user has checked for even and odd number. So here the input has given us 4 mod 2. The condition was checked here, 4 mod 2 double equal to 0. So here the condition is true, this part will get executed. So if the user has given us 3, so it checked with here this condition. So 3 mod 2 is never equals 0. So the true part will not get executed, and it goes to false part. So the answer will get printed as odd number. So here 4, so this true part will get executed, and even number gets printed. So this will be the simple example for if else statement. And then next statement would be switch statement. So normally the switch statement consists of multiple conditions. It checks for multiple conditions, consists of multiple conditions. So if the switch statement tests the equality of variable. If the user has given on input, it checks for the input whether it is available inside the switch statement. Like it consists of n number of statements. If it checks with the user input, and if the user input is available there, it gets the statement for that user input will get executed. So there can be one or n number of case values. So normally switch statement consists of n number, that is several number of statements to get executed. That is the case values for switch expression. And each case statement has a break statement. So this is optional, whether you can give the break statement or else you may not have to give that break statement. So if you are giving a break statement, then it's okay. The statement will stops there, and it comes out of the switch statement. If you are not giving break statement, it stops there. If you are giving break statement, it just if you are giving break statement, then it just stops there. And if you are not giving break statement, the total all the statements will get executed. So this will be the switch statement. So when control reaches to the break statement, so you can clearly understand from this syntax. So switch off expression. Here the user has given the input and several case values and break statement, and this would be the default statement. So when control reaches to this break, so user has given one expression, it checks with this case. So here this value 1, so the user input has matched here, so the code will get executed. And if break statement is the user has given the break statement, it just stops there. If you are not giving this break statement, So all the cases get executed. So if it is not here, the break statement is not here, so the first statement will get executed, and again it goes to the second case, and this statement will also get executed. So this was given here. When control reaches to the break statement, it jumps the control after the switch expression. If a break statement is not found, it executes the next case. So if there is no break statement, it executes the next case. Otherwise it will come out of the switch expression. So the case value can have a default label. So every switch statement may have default value. So if the user expression was not matched with these case values, the default part will get executed. So code to be executed if all cases are not matched. So this default will get executed if there is no matches with all the cases. So this will be the syntax of switch statement. So this will be the example for switch statement. So user has given int number equal to 20. So switch off number, it checks with the case. So here case 20, and this part will get executed. So here break, it checks with the number 10. First it comes 20, switch off 20. It goes here case 20. So this will not get matched. So it comes to the next case. So here 20, it matches with 20. So the 20 will get printed. If there is no break here, it goes to the next case, and this part will get executed. So this will be the example for switch statement. If there is no matches with all the cases, this default part will get executed, but here match is available, case 20. So it comes to this statement and gets printed. So this will be the example for switch statement. And this were the references where I had taken. So you can refer these references for additional information about the selection statements in Java. So in this video, you just learn about different kinds of selection statements like if, else, and switch. So in the next video, you can learn about the iteration statements in Java. So thank you.